Mutt! Come here! Good boy. Good boy. Here you go. Take it. Here you go. Take it. Here, Mutt. Nice one. Sit. Stay. I wonder what happened to the neighbour's boy. Maybe he managed to escape with his life too. Maybe. Come here!
Sit and stay.
The lords are playing soldiers, and it's the ordinary folks that suffer. Just like in Skalitz. stench of fire. No. I don't want to be reminded of that day. Ah, this is where Svatova took the hand cart onto the meadow. The inheritance can't be far.
Heel!
What have you found, boy?
Blech. What a stench. Where's it coming from?
What?
Eh?
I'll show you! I'm going to stick you like the pig you are!
Playing.
Got you!
I'll chop you
swine.
off, you shit! I'm all yours! That was something! What's that? Huh? Strange. I heard something. Nothing, I suppose. You're a dead man! Fuck you, whoreson! What do you want? So he's a sword fighter, eh? Ah! What the?
No mercy!
Mutt! Here, Mutt!
Fuck. He's run off.
Mutt!
Where have you got to now?
Come here.
Quick! Stay. Here you go. Take it.
Oh, damn hoof. Strange. I must be mad. What?
No!
Why I hate those walnuts. Are you afraid of water or what?
God bless. I'm Henry.
Hoof. Hoof hurts.
What?
I say, my hoof hurts, Hammy.
Ah, your tooth. Hurts, huh?
Ah, help me.
Help you? Yeah, why not? Pa was a blacksmith. I must have watched him pull teeth 100 times. It didn't look too complicated.
Then hold it out already. Quickly.
And which one is it?
Here, on the bottom.
Stop squirming and hold still.
Mary, mother of God, it's out. It's really out.
Do you want it as a keepsake?
Fuck no. Throw that awful thing away. Mercy be, lad, thanks. And here's a few groschen for beer.
Tell me something about yourself.
Well, fine then. Mine is a sad story, lad. My parents never liked me. They probably would have skipped my conception if there wasn't something in it for my granddad and grandma raised me. Granddad was a bandit, Grandma was a whore. I thought about whose footsteps to follow. And to this day, I'm not sure if I tried. As a boy, I hoped to marry the neighbour's daughter and live with her on my parents' farm. But my parents didn't leave me a farm, and the neighbours didn't have a daughter. So there you go.
I'm starting to think you don't want to talk with me.
You are correct. You may have helped me, but that doesn't make us friends.
Mutt! Here, Mutt!
Fuck. He's run off.
Good dog, Mutt. Show me.
Herrgott. That's not good. Herrgott. That's not good. That doesn't look good. A bit more and I'll fuck it up. I should move it. I have to pay attention. I've almost loused it up. I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good.
Herrgott. I better not botch this up. I have to be careful. It's already pretty cocked up. You're my doggy, eh? Good boy. Good boy. Here, Mutt. Look what I have for you.
What are you doing? Out there? At night?
Don't stray too far, in case Benner starts up again.
What? What?
Hey? Did you lose something here in the daytime? Or... Thank you, friend. Silence at last.
God grant you health.
Good work, lad. Don't stray too far, in case Bennish starts up again.
Ka! There now. God! Go! God! God!
Shoo! Get out of my sight.
I was in Merciless and followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Thank you for everything. Vendula! Mikush! Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
Finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Here's that figurine.
Well, thanks, but... there was more than that in the chest, wasn't there?
I thought this was about the inheritance, wasn't it? About the figurine.
Wasn't there some fabric in there?
And money?
You have the figurine. That'll have to do.
So you decided to keep the rest? That doesn't surprise me. What can you do? That's life. At least we have our ancestor back. He'll bring us luck.
Well, thanks, Henry.
Leave him be. After all he's done for us, he deserves a reward. Even if he chose it himself.
That's one way to look at it.
If you ever feel like learning something new...
Well,
I was in Merciless and followed your instructions.
And? Did you find it?
The chest was buried by the forest, exactly where you said. Next to the handcart.
My God! Thank you for everything. Vendula! Mikush! Henry has returned, and he found our inheritance.
finally! Some good news.
Don't keep us waiting, Henry. Let's see what you have for us.
Here's everything I found.
Fabric, Groshan, and our ancestor? Nothing's missing.
This fabric's as good as new. Think of all the money this will make.
Finally. Fortune smiled upon us.
It surely has. I told you that once our ancestor comes back to us, everything will be like it once was. Thank you, Henry. Here's something for your efforts. If you ever feel like learning something new, Mikush here would be glad to teach you.
So he teach me to play dice, eh?
You can't learn dice. You have to have it in your blood.
That's not what I meant. He's a tailor by trade, so he can show you how to mend your clothes.
I reckon I could. Stop by, Henry. I'll find time for you.
God be with you,
A
neighbour.
bit longer without food and I'll really start to be grumpy. Look what I have for you.
You silly doggy.
I see you're on your feet. You feeling better?
Thank God Vendula took care of me. So I'm feeling much better. Thanks for asking. I reckon it'll be a while before I dance again. But no matter. At least I can still hold a needle and thread.
Before I forget, I found your hat. Here it is.
My hat! I thought I'd never see it again. I made it myself. It's the latest Italian style. You won't find another one like it. Thank you very much, Henry.
I'd like to learn something.
What do you want to know?
I'm not bad at crafts, but I'd like to get better.
Fine, but it'll take some time. Thank you. And a good day to you, friend.
Good. Go! Quick! God! Go! God! Die! Easy, good horse. Good. Easy! Easy! Ja! Ja! Quick! Ja! Ja! Go!
Come closer, don't be shy. Quality goods here.
A leech and a brawler who may yet turn out to be a murderer. This thug than the news broke into the blacksmith's house. His intention was to steal. He tried to persuade us he was hungry. But the devil knows he was
Could this
really
be
looking for
Yanoshu,
silver. Am I right? And there's worse to come. As he lumbered about the house, he woke up the blacksmith's helper. You all know the lad. As soon as the lad saw him, he pounced on him. But the scoundrel drew a blade and almost killed poor Loiza. Pray for Loiza's recovery. But it's you who needs to pray most of all. Because if we end up burying Loiza, you'll hang.
There's no justice without punishment.
God be with you, my friend.
Oh, excuse me.
Was it worth it, eh? Nice house, eh?
Greetings to you.
So here you are. Do you know how long I've been looking for you? They told me you were dead.
I haven't had such a good laugh for years. You ought to see your face.
I don't find it funny. There's no rhyme or reason to it. Well, speaking of which, you're not rhyming anymore.
Because I'm not Morticius, you donkey.
What? So who are you?
I'm just a simple poet. A rambler and a wayfarer.
So you made the whole thing up?
Not all of it. Morticius was my grandfather. The poor fellow was probably bored to death in the ossuary, so he sired a bunch of babes all over this domain. Of course, as a monk. He didn't leave much of an inheritance, so all I have left of him is his old habit. But you can play some pretty good tricks with it. I got you, didn't I?
Yeah. I'll confess, you got me. I really believed you were a monk.
Then my act was a success. And now, thanks to us, there will be 3 lovely pyramids of bones in the ossuary. Not everyone gets to leave behind such a memorial for posterity, eh?
Yeah, that's just great. But you promised me a reward.
All right. So you don't feel like you made an ass of yourself or nothing? I'll teach you a bit about poetry. What do you say?
Greetings. What do you need?
What's going on around here?
Martha, the wife of our blacksmith here, came complaining a while ago. She arranged a job for her old man, but he doesn't like it. He won't even let his apprentice do it. And it's a pity you weren't here earlier. There was a fight.
Some drunks had a fight.
No, that's just the point. A bunch of brutes laid into a lad. I think they were after him. If I hadn't called the bailiff, he could have ended up a lot worse.
And you don't know why they beat him up?
You'll have to ask him yourself. He wouldn't tell me anything. He acted like nothing had happened.
And who was the lad?
A hired hand from Visoka, a village up the hill. I think his name is Pavel.
Thanks. Anything else?
There are also bands of vagrants wandering around here, so something will definitely happen sooner or later.
Right here?
Not yet, but people are already afraid to stick their noses out at night, especially after that fight with those blokes from Prague.
What happened?
They were acting like they owned the place, drinking and eating like pigs. Our lads told them politely to take a walk, and they did too, but not before beating our lads up like dogs. And what did the bailiff do? Not a thing. He's an old yellow belly. So now the lads are practicing fighting with their bare hands, so it won't happen again. All in secret, of course. And that's about it.
Sounds interesting. Thank you, innkeeper. The bailiff doesn't know anything about the fights.
He suspects something. That's why he often sits in here and listens to all that's going on.
I'm looking for someone. His name is János. He's from Hungary, and he speaks in a strange way.
A fella just like that is in the pillory right now. What do you want from him?
Then where is the pillory?
Are you blind? You must have seen it. It's right on the...
What did János do to him?
He was trying to kill the blacksmith's help.
And he jumped him, just like that, out of the blue?
No. Loisa caught him stealing from the forge at night. But that scoundrel attacked him and nearly beat him to death. The guards caught him, just outside of the village.
Where can I find the bailiff?
He's probably at the blacksmith's. Loisa is in pretty rough shape and there's no way to tell if he will survive.
Could I take part in these fights?
But of course. My son runs them. He's the strongest one here and he loves to brag about it. I can't listen to it. If you beat that lout, I'll...
Why not try it? I'm in. We can start right away.
They meet in the pen behind the inn, so they won't be seen. Tell them I sent you, but don't let the bailiff catch you. He'd give you a hard time, and me too.
I know about your son already, but tell me about the others.
They're hired hands, just like him. Venza is the son of a farmer, and Pascal is from the blacksmiths.
I'm certain I'll get on with Pascal. We're in the same trade.
You're a blacksmith too? Well, that'll be a right hammering then.
Thanks. Can I spend the night? I'll pay you well if you let...
But all I have is an old straw mat.
That's enough for me, and I'll pay you well. Agreed. I'll pay. I hope that'll be enough.
Thanks. It was my pleasure to help you, sir.
Where can I spend the...
Behind the tavern. There's a shed next...
You silly doggy.
Like moving somehow.
Buy some apples. Fruit, vegetables, fresh, everything fresh.
Pretzels.
Best wares on the market. Come and take a look. Oh,
My respect.
back.
Are you the bailiff?
Aye, that's me.
I hear a certain Matthew has been rampaging round here.
Do you mean Matthew the Collector?
Someone to give me a hand here.
Collector? Is that a nickname?
That's what he calls himself. He says he's collecting for the king on the roads. But he's just a common bandit. And a real pain in my ass. If I didn't have to deal with this Janusz Uher bullshit, I'd have dealt with that scumbag by now. But as they say, misfortunes never come lightly. When there's bullshit, there's a lot of it.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
He has already robbed several traders on the roads between our village and the Suchdol fortress. You'd better avoid those places. Although, there is a bounty on Matthew, if you dare. Not too measly, actually.
I'd be happy to help. The likes of him belong behind bars or in the pillory.
Or the gallows. Listen, besides the fact that Matthew robs traveling merchants, he also has something much more valuable. If you can bring it to me, you'll get your reward.
What precious thing can a bandit like him have in his possession?
Here's the thing. Not long ago, a certain master illuminator was passing through. An interesting man. honored guest. I gave him lodging and food at my house and asked him a few questions. He said he was delivering a book to Sedlets, for which he had been asked to make pictures. He was very careful with it and kept it close the entire time. He left at dawn the next day.
And what happened then?
They found him dead by the wagon he arrived in, which was burnt. The book had vanished into thin air. If Matthew's involved, and I bet he is, he must still have the book.
Where does Matthew the Collector rob people most often?
Were you not listening to me? Somewhere by the roads between Miskovitz and Suchto.
Well, they did tell me if I married a blacksmith, it'd end in tears.
Aye. The innkeeper has already told me about Janos.
Everyone in the village knows what that manslayer has done. He was trying to rob the blacksmith's house, but Loisa, his helper, caught him. He lunged at him, but Janusz pulled out his axe, and the lad ended in a bad way. God knows if he'll survive. If we have to bury Loisa, I'll make sure Janusz hangs.
How about I treat this Loisa boy? Would you let Janos go free?
What do you care about him? Is he some pal of yours?
This damn job. If only I had someone to
Oh,
give me
God,
a hand
no.
here.
But I need him.
All right. If you heal Loisa and pay for that scoundrel, I'll let him go. But don't let him show his face around here again.
What exactly did Janos do to Loisa?
He slashed him with an axe, the murderer, right in the stomach. He's got a deep, gaping wound there, like a gate to hell. We don't have an apothecary or a sawbones here. The herbalist says he only has 2 more days left.
I'll go to see Loisa.
As you wish, but be careful. He's in a really bad shape.
Grüß Gott, was brauchst du?
I'm interested in alchemy, and I'm looking for someone to teach me more complicated procedures. Can I become your disciple, Master?
Nein, leider ist das nicht möglich. I can't take care of you. I have too much to worry about right now. But if you are willing to pay, I can tell you a few interesting things.
I have a proposition for you, Meister. I'd like to become your apprentice.
Das ist ja eine Überraschung. I thought you would ask, Junge, and it might surprise you, but I accept. There are not many alchemists left in the city. It's nice to have someone educated to talk to. I just hope you have the coin. It will cost you ein kleines Vermögen, a small fortune. I must warn you, if you try to rob me and disappear, I have people and they do not mess about. Such are the times, mein Freund. Trust but verify. Sehr gerne, Heinrich.
You're the best apothecary around. I'm sure you could teach me something about properly brewing herbs for potions.
Ja, gewiss. Brewing is a key part of the potion preparation. The collection of herbs and the ratio of the ingredients are also important. But the best way to make use of the basic components is through macerating. Los geht's, mein Freund.
I'd like to learn some...
Warum nicht?
Let's talk about alchemy, I know a few things already, but you're a true man.
Danke, mein Freund. Unfortunately, the true master...
You're too humble. I saw they often include all...
Natürlich. Scholars have been...
What are these?
Schriften. A written record that remains and can be bis jetzt. No one has invented a universal equation. And los geht's, mein... Gepriesen sei der... What do you need?
Show me... I'd like to discuss the price.
That's good.
Is this enough?
That's not enough. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Danke. Das war ein gutes Geschäft, mein Herr.
I'll be closing soon.
Onions! Strong onions! Why can't I marry the blacksmith?
Poor fella. He's barely breathing. That wound looked quite scary. But it's not so bad, really. It's deep, but it's clean, and it's not bleeding much. Maybe some potion will help him. If it was just a gash, he'd still breathe normally. That's all I can find out now. Janos really fucked him up. But if I clean the wound and bandage it tightly, he may recover in time. A healing potion wouldn't hurt either. I'm gonna bandage you now. Hold on a moment. I have a healing potion for you. Drink this. You'll feel better. Marigold decoction will speed up the healing.
All right.
Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Please grant Loisa a speedy recovery. He has done nothing wrong. He doesn't deserve to die yet. This I ask as your faithful servant. Intercede for him, Lord God, and your Son, Jesus Christ. May Loisa recover soon, and may he continue to serve the Lord as a good Christian. Well, that's done. It should be enough to keep him alive.
Mary, Mother of God, I have to do everything here myself.
I've already treated Loisa. He'll be all right.
Really? Well, it's true he's looking a little better now. He has a healthier color and all.
So everything worked out well.
This damn job.
Can you let Janos go free?
Well, all right. But pay up first. Loisa needs something to live on while he's recovering. Think of it as compensation.
You're not going to die.
I'll pay right away. There you go. Now you can set him free.
Here's the key to the pillory. It's better if you free him yourself. I don't want him spitting on my boots.
Greetings. What do you want?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can help you with?
You're very kind, but I need someone who knows their way around a smithy. I need to get a few horseshoes made and deliver them. They were supposed to be done yesterday.
Oh, great. It just so happens I'm a blacksmith, and I'd be glad to help you.
Really? Well, then you've been sent from heaven.
So, how many of those horseshoes do you need?
Well, if you manage to make horseshoes for 2 horses, I'd be forever grateful to you. I'll pay, of course. God bless you, sir. Shh. Let me just treat that for you.
Did the Cumans attack Miscavige?
Thank God, no. And I'd like it to...
And how'd you get along with them?
As best we can. And we can count our blessings that our village belongs to the Sedlet. Sigismund thinks quite highly of the abbot, and explicitly prohibited his people from pillaging the monastery's property.
Do you have problems with robbers? I expect it's not completely safe on the roads, eh?
Unfortunately, you're right. But that wasn't the case not too long ago. Nobody would even dare fart around Kuttenberg without the nobility's permission. And today? It's no use talking about it.
If you have any problems with robbers...
Thanks so much for the offer. I'll keep it in mind. But first, I have to convince the abbot to
What do you know about the Devil's Den?
Why do you ask? Did something happen? Were you...
Does that tavern have a good reputation?
Its name speaks for itself. All kinds of scum from... I even heard the good-for-nothing Hinnick of Kunstadt goes there.
Really?
Take it from me. If I were you, I'd keep well away from that den of inequity.
Blessed evening to you.
Well, I'm about half done.
Christ, what a day.
That looks like it's almost done. Well, I'm about halfway done. I'm always hitting the same place. That's no good. Now I just have to temper it. Here are those horseshoes. 2 sets, just as we agreed.
Let's see them then. These will do just fine. Such a young, hard-working, talented fella you are. Too bad I'm not a few years younger.
You mentioned something about payment?
Here you go. You won't buy a castle for it, but good work calls for good pay. Now, someone just needs to bring the horseshoes to Victoria. Would you do that for me? This backache of mine.
Who's this Victoria?
A girl from the village. She's a bit different. But deep down, a good girl.
Different? What do you mean?
She's had a hard life. Her husband died of the plague a while back, and now she's all alone. She does odd jobs for the villagers here to make a living. Sometimes I send her up to the soldiers with our goods. Why would I drag myself up that hill when she's got young legs and likes going up there anyway?
Fine. Which house does she live in?
It's not far at all. Just cross the stream and you're there. Farewell, sir. Don't worry.
Aye, come here. Look what I have for you. Here, mutt. Look what I have for you.
My humble
listen.
respects.
Say thumb.
Thumb?
Where can I spend...
Behind the tavern, there's a shed next to...
I'm just getting warmed up, you shit! Useless! Sucker, keep going! Aye, come here. Here you go. Take it. Here, mutt.
doggy. Well, not too bad.
Pies! Sweet pies! Fruit pies!
Are you in need of something?
Victoria, I bought you horseshoes from Martha. Victoria? You here?
Christ, so much blood. What happened here? I have to tell Martha.
I'm at your service, sir.
A wonderful day for a wonderful purchase.
Fine day for some fine wares. Come and take your pick. Greetings.
I brought Victoria those horseshoes, and I think something's happened to her.
What? What do you mean?
The house was empty, and in the hearth room next to the bed, I found a puddle of blood. It hadn't even dried yet.
Jesus Christ! What if she's been... No!
It might not be too late. Do you have any idea where she could be?
I don't know. Really. Oh, how horrible!
Did Victoria have problems with anyone from the village? Did anyone want to hurt her?
No, definitely not. Good God, she was... I mean, she is a good girl. Although...
Can you think of anyone?
Sometimes there's talk about how she lives alone and how she makes her living.
Why would anyone be bothered about how Victoria makes her living? As long as she's not stealing, she can do whatever she wants, right?
Well, not everyone was happy that she brings our goods up to the camp. Once, someone even drew something very ugly on our door because of it. But what's that poor girl supposed to do without a man? There's a war, and we all need to make a living somehow.
Who did she go and see at the camp? Who might know more about her?
Mainly their blacksmith. She brings goods up there every 2 or 3 days. He's certain to remember her. So tell them at the gate that you're bringing something from the smithy. They'll let you in.
Who's bothered by her living alone? Whose business is that?
Things are a little different, you see. She lost her husband some time ago. A young widow, actually. A pretty young widow. Naturally, a few fellas were fawning over her. There was one in particular. But he got the boot, just like all the others. But he'd never hurt her. He might be a loudmouth, but he's harmless.
Who's this mystery man, then?
I won't say. If word got out that I accused someone, we might as well just close up shop here.
But I'm not about to go blabbing about it in the tavern. I just need to know where to start looking for Victoria.
Fine. But you didn't hear this from me. Farmer Kuba was pretty keen on her. And he wasn't going to give up easy. Last time, he tried to flatter her by giving her a headscarf. But Victoria knew it had belonged to his dead wife. So she told him to sod off. The whole village was laughing at him. He's a bitter old man. But would he hurt her? I don't think so.
Huh? Jealousy's a powerful thing, though.
Well, that's true, too. So go and ask him yourself. He lives with his children and his housekeeper in that big house behind the smithy. He's always wearing a bright red coat and a hat with a feather in it. You're certain not to miss him, but not a peep about what I told you.
Don't worry. I'll take that secret to the grave. Is there anything else you can think of before I go?
I've already told you everything I know. Now hurry up!
Greetings.
What's new around?
That soldier who recently offered us, he was looking for a blacksmith and saying some pretty... I don't want to get involved with any... But if you really need money, alas...
All right, thank you.
Easy. Nice and slow.
You nearly killed me. Lord be with you.
You're Cuba, the farmer, right?
Aye, I am. What do you want?
I'm looking for Victoria.
and I thought you might know where to find her.
Why should I, of all people, know?
Victoria's not at home or anywhere else in the village. She's vanished.
A pity.
Would you happen to know anything about that?
Huh. Maybe she moved to the camp on the hill for good. She was hanging around with them soldiers. Maybe she's doing it with them cumin bastards too. So they decided to keep her up there.
You can't be serious. She could be injured somewhere, or even worse. And you're glad?
What goes around comes around. I have a clean conscience. To hell with that silly goose.
Why don't you just admit the girl was a real thorn in your side? And that you were jealous as hell. An old dog wanted some young meat, but ended up with a nibble, eh?
Listen, you prick. What the fuck are you trying on me? Who the hell do you think you are? You'd better take that back while you still have teeth.
You're pissed off that she preferred someone else over you, eh? You waited for her, and...
Enough! You've been asking for a beating, so here it comes! You're in for an ass-kicking, you piece of shit!
In God's name!
Sacra! You're better than I thought!
So, had enough already?
Yeah. Just leave me alone now. And I really don't know anything about Victoria. Maybe she just decided village life wasn't for her, so she took off with her soldier.
What soldier? You're telling me this now?
I heard someone came across her up there in the forest while she was having a rendezvous with some fella from the camp. But I really don't know anything else.
All right. I'll ask in the camp then. Everything all right, eh? Quick! Go! 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 Quick!
If Matthew is rampaging round here, this could be his work. They didn't even take everything.
Praise be Jesus Christ, young man. I'm sorry to bother you, but I must stop you for a moment. Can I have a word? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Matthew, the King's chief customs collector. I collect dues on trading routes.
Ah, I've been looking for you.
Is that so? Why would that be?
The Dry Devil sent me.
That old bastard is still alive. I thought he'd been executed a long time ago.
He's free again, thanks to us. He's getting his old band together, so they sent me looking for you.
That's so very sweet of him. So he whistles and I should come running to him like a good boy.
So, you don't want to come back then?
For the record, I have nothing against the devil, but I don't want to stick my neck out for fuck all anymore. I'm doing well for myself as my own master. The past is past.
Don't you miss the Devil's Pack? Kubienka is still talking about the old days.
I like to think of them sometimes too, but I don't miss them. None of them really know why they're with the devil anyway. Most of them just don't have anything else to do. If the devil reigned, they would just drink themselves to death or kill each other. At least I know what I want.
And you're content with robbing poor souls by the road?
Ah, you are quite wrong there. I'm a customs collector, and it's still better than being with the devil.
The devil and Zizka have a higher purpose. We fight for our rightful king.
How? Like capturing nobles and them demanding money for their release? We gutted their people, and they gutted us, but only the devil got the money and the glory. What the fuck is noble about that?
You don't understand. How could you? The devil is a nobleman. Things are dealt with differently by them.
That's rich coming from you. Anyway, you can tell the devil that I thank him for his offer, but after careful consideration, I'm choosing to be a free tradesman.
Well, all right.
Since you're already here, did you pay the duty?
What are you talking about? What duty?
What do you think? To the king! I am His Majesty's chief customs collector.
Aye, and I'm Emperor Charles.
So where's the payment? A royal customs collector's time is precious.
What customs collector? You're just a bandit.
Peace all difference. Those who have, give. Those who don't, take. Cough up!
The devil's counting on me to find and reunite all of his old band.
Why should I care?
What do you think he's gonna do when he finds out his capture was all a setup?
A setup? What are you blabbering about?
Well, I'll just tell him there was a rat in his band that set him up. And I know who it was.
You bastard. No wonder you and the devil are like brothers.
Are we finally on the same page?
Aye. It's bad enough I'm being hunted by the Miskovitz bailiff and the Sukdal captain. There's even a bounty on my head. I don't need a pissed-off devil coming after me too.
I heard about the bounty. You're the talk of every inn, after all. I reckon stealing from traders has made you rich, hasn't it?
More than you could imagine. Their pockets are either full of silver, or their wagons are bursting with goods. Kuttenberg is a wealthy town, and the merchants are flocking there like flies to shit. You can learn a thing or two that way. If you want, I can share some of my knowledge with you.
How can I find you?
Our camp is in the woods on the hill by Visuka. It will probably take you a while to find it first. We don't like uninvited visitors, you see.
I'd like to learn something.
What is this about?
I heard you stole a rare manuscript for Sedlet's monastery.
Perhaps. And why'd you ask? Might you be interested in it?
I just might.
It will not be cheap.
You want a little too much.
Go steal some more, or you'll get nothing.
Come here! Here you go. Take it. Stay. Here, Mutt. Come here. Go! Quick! Go! Quick! Ka! Ka! Quick! Ka! What a beautiful horse.
Everything all right, eh?
Nice.
I'm sorry.
What are you doing? Hey,
Easy, easy. The bailiff...
how you did that? Hey?
I healed that poor wretch that you battered. So the bailiff is letting you go.
Thanks, fella. Tell me, who are you? So I know who I thank.
I'm Henry. The Dry Devil and Zizka sent me to find you. I'm to tell you they'll be waiting for you in the Devil's Den.
Devil? How he get free, hey? Last I know, he rotting in chains.
Me, Kubyanka, and Zizka freed him.
Zizka, that mad bastard here? Now that is something to look forward to. And what about Eder? You find him too?
He's in the Devil's Den already. He nearly got hanged in a neighboring village.
Him too? What did Polish fucker do this time?
It seems he was, playing hide the sausage with the Pshitaki butcher's wife. And the butcher wasn't too forgiving.
Ah, typical of him, to get hanged for some wench. Well, anyway, I will go now. We meet there.
We'll meet at the Devil's Den.
I hope. We got things to drink to.
Good boy. Good boy. Here you go. Take it. Here you go. Take it.
It looks like you don't even want to play. The last time...
What does the innkeeper say about these fights of yours?
Not much. Why do you ask?
He's afraid you'll get into trouble. You beat the wrong bloke just once, and that's it.
What do you know about it?
I once fought with a nobleman.
No bloody way. And how did you enjoy the pillory? Did they give you a proper whipping?
I swear, it's true. And the punishment I got was far worse. I'm still acting as a squire for that whelp.
At least you have a story to tell in the tavern. Not everyone can boast that.
Something like this happened to me back in '98, but that was different.
I have the book the collector stole.
Lad, you have no idea how happy you just made me. And what about the collector? Do I...
Come here!
Look what I have for you.
This doesn't seem too bad.
Look what I have for you.
It's filthy again. Damn it.
Look what I have for you.
Aye, come here. You're my doggy, eh?
God bless.
Greetings to you two.
May God give you health, sir.
I have the book the collector stole.
Lad, you have no idea how happy you just made me. And what about the collector? Do I understand correctly that he is taken care of?
The collector is truly dead.
And where did you run into him?
As you said, in the woods between Miskovitz and Sukdal.
And do you know where I might find his camp? I'd like to take a look at what he stole.
Yes, but you won't find anything there. I had the same idea. But when I got there, everything was gone.
The rest of his band must have taken it once they learned what happened. Too bad. I had hoped to return something to the villagers. Oh well. And about that reward. Here are the groschen promised from the monastery. And I've added a little from my own pocket for taking care of that scoundrel.
Thank you, bailiff.
Alcohol is poison, although sometimes life may seem like a chore without it.
I heard about the local fight club. You're one of the members, aren't you?
If you have to ask. But if you don't plan on taking part...
Who said I'm a gawker? I've come to show you shit diggers what...
Oh, I'm already trembling with fear. Stop running your mouth so I can bash it in.
Should we go and bash each other's teeth in?
Why wouldn't we? How about a little wager to spice things up, eh?
That sounds good. Here you are.
Now that's more interesting. So, on guard!
Victory awaits!
Take that!
There's no escape!
Stop it! Oh, come on! Oh, come on!
Do it!
Well, you surprised me.
It was a good fight. Thanks for it.
You gave me a proper thrashing. But Pascal will straighten you out. You deserve this, though. All right?
You know it. Thanks.
Good day. Good day to...
What does the innkeeper say about these fights?
Not much. Why do you ask?
He's afraid you'll get into trouble.
What do you know about it?
I once fought with a nobleman.
No bloody way. At least you have a...
Greetings to you. Suckling pigs here. Come and buy a suckling pig.
What brought you to fighting?
Well, I don't rightly know. It seems better.
Why do I get the feeling your heart's not...
It's true. In case someone came around, but it seems to me he's doing it more for fun.
Oh, so girls and drinking?
Not really. I'm happier at the fort.
The bailiff doesn't like the fighting much. Why don't you just stop fighting?
I'd stop going right away. But Marcus always drags us into it. And if someone doesn't feel like it, he tells everyone what a chicken he is.
You're just asking for trouble.
Do you think so? Try to tell Marcus that. It's all his idea anyway.
Should we fight?
That's why you're here, isn't it? Now we just need to bet.
Here it is.
Thanks. Now let's see some teeth flying.
Victory awaits! Wanker! Come on then!
Well, I can see I'm better off use at the forge.
Oh, come on. You're strong. The rest can be learned.
Here you go. I hope it comes in handy.
Should we fight?
No need to ask twice. And how about a bet? What do you say?
I agree. Here you go.
I'll take it. Now say a prayer, and let's get at it. Don't laugh
For
too
glory!
hard, or wipe that smile off your face.
Good. I learned from experience. It hurts, sometimes a lot. But it keeps you on your toes at least.
Aye, I get you. I concede. Here you go. And don't forget to go and see Father. He always has some kind of reward for the best fighter. I'm sorry.
Fucked up here. Feet. Murderers, Germans.
I defeated your fighters.
I heard. Your reward is well deserved. Oh, and by the way, the hired hands in Horshan also enjoy similar pastimes. And I don't know if it's true or not, but I heard there's some dive in Kuttenberg where people batter each other, just for coin. Disgraceful.
I agree. Maybe I'll see it with my own two eyes someday. What's going on around here?
I haven't heard about it, and you won't find any word.
Aye. Be around to see it, my friend.
A bailiff who sits in the tavern in broad daylight.
I don't come here to drink.
You mean spying?
You can learn things from gossip you'd have trouble finding out otherwise.
Have you heard about that secret?
Perhaps you should...
I just overheard.
It better be. Well, if you were to overhear anything...
Whisker away.
I'll whisk her away no matter what.
You want to bet?
Aye, why not? But first, let's have another round. How did it go?
I went to see him, but he threw me out.
And you were surprised?
But it was just a simple misunderstanding.
Come here.
Ow!
Huh? Leave my bees alone! Get away! Those are my bees! The bees are mine! Mine alone! Next time, don't come in here without permission.
Nice one. Clear off! Those are my bees!
yes, or has he?
Are you his Cuman mercenaries? Are you fighting for Sigismund?
Igen, we are humans. But Sigismund, he's a bastard. Sigismund, egy konca finnyit sem ér. He stink more than a mare's fart.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be somewhere with Sigismund's army?
Nem, nincs hadsereg.
Shit, so you're just looting for your...
Nem, we do not. We just go this way, no stop.
All right, I understand. But where are you going?
We go in Poland. War there soon. We nothing here now.
Yeah, that makes sense. You've looted all you can and now...
Ez az ország. This war...
I'm curious to know. Scarlet.
You Scarlets? I name Darko.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ah, again, I know now.
Damn it. Were you there? Were you at the attack on Scalis?
Mire akarsz kiukadni?
Tell me, were you there?
Me? Nem. You ask...
All right. I believe...
Micsoda?
I'm saying I shouldn't lump you all to... It won't bring my family back anyway.
You family? Ah, that makes me...
I don't know what that means.
Bocsánat, Henry.
I'd best be off. Goodbye, Cuman.
Isten veled. Good man.
What is it, Mutt?
Tűnés! Most azonnal!
Harapj egy kis füvet! És...
Come here. Here, Mutt. Look what I have for you. Everything all right, eh? Quick! Ja! Go! Ja! Quick!
Where do you think you're going?
Into the camp, of course.
Oh, aye. They can't wait to see you. Look here. No strangers are allowed in, so turn around and sod off back to the pile of dung you crawled out of.
The Miskovitz blacksmith sent me with some horseshoes. He said they'd come in handy in the camp.
All right, you can go in, but no messing about.
Christ.
Good day, sir.
Would you help me out? I'm looking for someone.
That depends. Who are you looking for?
Victoria, a girl from Miskovitz. They send her up here with goods from the smithy.
You'll have to ask the blacksmith. The smithy is opposite the entrance to the upper part of the camp. If you don't see it, you'll hear it at least. You can't miss the banging of the hammer.
Thanks a lot. I'll ask him.
See you later, my friend.
Greetings. What would you like?
What's a priest doing in a military camp?
Whatever he can, my son. Whatever he can.
Do you serve mass like other priests?
I serve mass and give blessings just like my brothers in churches, and I can also officiate at marriages. I reckon you can guess which is...
Do you care for the wounded? Priests and monks do that sometimes, don't
Nothing like that. We have blacksmiths and bathmaids, and if something happens to the nobles, we have good surgeons. And then there's that learned foreigner.
Who's the foreigner?
His name is Musa, and he says he comes ex-Africa. You can't...
There's something seems...
That foreigner may understand medicine, but he worships... He doesn't drink ale, only rarely eats meat, yet he can't keep his eye...
Do you take part in the...
Vivere militare est. But no matter if you're a beggar or a lord, there's no way to escape the horror. And in a place like this, it's easy for people to forget about God.
Do you serve King Sigismund?
I serve our Lord. But the king sometimes...
What could the king possibly have to confess?
You don't actually expect me to... That's between me, the king... God be with you.
You there, lad! Aren't you here for the requisitioning?
What about it?
I need to requisition supplies for the camp from the locals. Grub for us, fodder for the horses.
Where do you want to get the supplies?
We haven't been to Bohunjovitz in a while. I reckon they can't wait.
Who's coming along?
Me, and they usually send some humans along because people are afraid of them.
That's not much.
And that's why you're coming with me. But don't worry, I already sent a couple of blokes ahead to get everything ready. I reckon they can handle a few peasants.
Won't the people resist?
They will, but fuck all good it'll do them. We'll chase them out of their houses, bring in the cart.
And what if something goes wrong?
That'll only happen if we take our eyes off them. Then there might be bloodshed, but usually not out.
I don't need to hear any more. Robbing people? I don't want anything to do with that.
You don't, eh? Now, isn't that nice? Now listen up. Either you come and help me keep an eye on things, make sure nothing bad happens, or I'll go alone with a couple of thick-headed humans for company. Then you can be sure it won't turn out well. Take your pick.
Wait for me then.
What kind of fucking soldier are you? If I wasn't so low on men, I'd send you back to the shithole you came from. You have 3 days. Then we're leaving without you. You don't want a hungry army on your hands. The men turn into brutes who'll do whatever they can to get their hands on food. And all because of a mutt like you who had something else to do.
No, don't worry. I won't let that happen. Christ almighty. Are you all right, sir?
Here we go again.
It's just that you look...
Muscular, wise, wealthy.
I'm sorry, sir. I just wasn't expecting it. I didn't mean it badly.
I know very well what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian Kingdom of Axum?
Yes. Our parish priest talked about that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described.
But I thought that was just...
So you see, it is not. Musa of Mali is my name. Scholar, explorer, and physician. I run the camp infirmary.
My name is Henry.
Welcome then, Henry. Do you need anything?
You said you're an explorer?
I did indeed. From Timbuktu, I went to Holy Mecca. From the Emirate of Granada to Venice. And from there to the court, until I ended up at the court.
Where is this Mali?
Similar to your country, yet completely different. You mine silver, we gold. But in our country, it would never... Overall, it is safer in our country. Nobody will waylay you on your journey. And
it's not all that bad here.
I admit that there are some things I envy you for. Like what you...
And how do you like Bohemia?
Do you want to hear the truth? Or should I...
The truth? You don't need to spare my feelings.
Then, all I can say is that this muddy hill is about the only thing... But there is still time. Perhaps I will have the good...
What is Mecca like? I've heard people from all over the world go.
Mainly followers of the teachings of the Prophet Muhammad. Praise be his name. But the journey is dangerous. I was robbed and arrived in the city as a pauper. Fortunately, I was helped by a couple of my compatriots. But even so, I did not spend long there. Later, I went to Cairo, where I learned geography and law, so that I would be better prepared.
Why not?
I would rather not talk about this, my friend. All I can say is that there are a few rich men and their beautiful wives, but do not...
You were in Granada?
Go west from here until you reach the sea. Then south to a place called Peninsula, but I would not go there if I were you. The magnificent Alhambra, it is a pity in any case. Such a
blood?
Yes. Sultan Muhammad must constantly repel attacks from the north. That is why I started studying physics, in fact. I wanted to make an impression on the Sultan, because swords let others cut off heads.
Where is Venice, in fact?
You do not know, my friend? Educate yourself a little. It is not far from here. Remember that learning is like a garden. If you do not tend it, Venice is an incredible city that floats on the sea. People from all over the world go there to trade. I helped them as a translator. Especially if only you could have seen their glorious arrival in the city. Their procession stretched from the port to the city center. But I did not stay long. I, who was accustomed to the Sultan's court, being asked to live among...
how did you come to be with the Osmond?
By complete chance. In Venice, I joined an expedition that was heading to India, but we were attacked by pirates. Fortunately, I was saved by Sultan Bayezid's warship. You must understand that there are not many of my countrymen among the Osmans. The last time was probably but the Sultan soon found out that I had lived among Europeans, and I could talk to all the envoys who came to him. So
why didn't you stay there?
Because we were about to be overwhelmed by the Golden Horde. I had quite enough of war in Granada. So when envoys from Hungary came to the Sultan, I managed to persuade them to take...
What's Sigismund's court like?
I would also like to know that, my friend. But I am stuck here. One would think that the king would value physicians and sages who have traveled. He did not even make me his personal physician. He prefers to trust your quacks and...
It's reckless to speak about Sigismund like that.
I do not think so, my friend, since it is unlikely you will ever get...
Why did you leave your country of birth?
That is a very personal question. Not now, at least.
I'm new to the camp. Could you show me around? If you don't have too much work, that is.
Well, I suppose it will be all right. If I am, at least I can practice your language. You use some strange phrases, but that does not matter now. So, as you have no doubt realized, this is my infirmary. One part for operating on the wounded, another for the sick, my alchemist bench, a tub of water. Nothing out of the ordinary. Come on, let us walk outside. I am sorry that I cannot show you more, but I am sure you understand that there is not much to see. One is almost ashamed to call it an infirmary. Do you not think?
That's true. I thought King Sigismund would take better care of his wounded men.
Unfortunately for them, my friend, I suppose he has bigger problems than keeping his army healthy and fighting fit.
It's lucky he sent an expert like you here, though.
Was that praise or an insult? I cannot tell. I do not think it fortunate in any case. Someone with my knowledge, and all I do is treat diarrhea and broken bones.
I'm sorry.
A camp like this is a waste of your abilities. An uneducated orderly could take care of the handful of sick people here.
And you would like to take over from me? I could find another job, though it is true that you do not seem to be any great sage. I suppose you do not know what a real infirmary should look like. But do not worry. There are more cheerful places in the camp. I am sure something will take your fancy. This part of the camp is mainly for curious. So if you are looking for one, he will be either here or near the bathhouse.
I hope you have an
We'll
uneventful
take a look
shift.
there too. Do not worry. Over there is the pen where they used to have tournaments. Until the captains banned them. But that is a long story. Speaking of the captains here, do you know who's in charge overall?
I've no idea.
You should put that right then. What if you come across one of the commanders and bump into him by mistake? He might have your back flayed by a cane. I would not like to have to stitch you back together. The camp as a whole is run by Sir Grozab of Borumlaka. That is a village somewhere in Transylvania, as far as I know. He is an interesting man, I'm sure. But he has a lot of trouble with the camp.
Good day.
So he tends to be, as you say, grumpy. Then there are the Cumans, who are commanded in battle by Cheritan. You will not meet him very often. He often has meetings with the king himself, in Sedlets. He is not a very cheerful man.
I'm sorry!
He seems a fair-minded commander to me. And he is an outstanding archer, it seems. How about you and archery, my friend?
I try to steer clear of fighting, though that's not always possible.
Really? You are like me, my friend. As a physician, I can tell you that nothing harms human health as much as a blade in the belly. Well, there is enough of that. What were we talking about?
You were telling me about the commanders here.
Ah, yes. The camp captains. As I said, Sir Grozav commands the camp. Chertan commands in battle. And the third one joined us a few weeks ago. Dietrich Katz, with his Prague artillery regiment. It is a pity you will not be staying for longer. Dietrich is good to talk to, if he is not drinking too much. And over there is our bathhouse. It is not a sight for sore eyes, my friend. I mean, the women, of course. Not this filthy place. A man should keep reminding himself that zina, what you call fornication, is a shameful deed, opening the road to other evils. By the way, what about you and women, my friend?
Good day.
Well, it's not that I don't like women, but I suppose I haven't met the right one yet.
Then you have not looked hard enough. You have so many beautiful and clever girls here in Bohemia. You should find a good woman as soon as possible, and then marry her, and to do her what you see in her eyes. Our Lord Allah, Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, creates us in Paris and grants us love in our hearts, so that we may love another.
So are you married, sir? Since you say how wonderful it is.
No, not yet.
Careful!
What woman would want to spend her life traveling? But being single does not permit sinning with any girl who takes your fancy. Remember that. Fortunately, a man can help himself in his hour of need. At least if he thereby prevents a worse sin. So, in this part of the camp, you see the tents of various mercenaries from Germany, Poland, Hungary. In short, everyone who came to fill their pockets. You can have items repaired by the smith, and if you're hungry, the kitchen is over there. The food will please you more than me, I think. Treating meat in that way. I simply cannot eat it. Do you know where the food is truly great?
Careful!
In Granada. So much fruit, sweet pastries, fish. In one banquet, the cooks use more spices than your entire country in a year.
You've been to Granada?
In the court of Sultan Muhammad VII himself. That is where I became a physician. That was when Granada was attacked by Martin Yanez de la Barbuda. And I did not want to die in some battle. So I found a safer way to be useful. You know, I have done a lot of traveling, my friend. From Timbuktu to Mecca, and from Granada to Venice, and now here. But nowhere has the food been worse than here.
I'd like to try some foreign delicacy.
That will be difficult. The local inns serve nothing but porridge and old bread. But maybe you will see the world one day. And find out that there are more flavors than just salt and honey. But your country is beautiful, all the same. And up here is where Katz's company of Parge artillerymen are billeted. To the great displeasure of everyone else in the camp, I must say. You can see why. It is the best spot, right next to the captains. And when it rains, all the filth runs downhill to the Cumans and mercenaries areas. Here is the pillory. May Allah, the compassionate, ensure you never end up in it. And if you go around the hill, you will come to the camp shooting range. I recommend visiting it. The Cumans must be born with a bow in their hands. But I will not escort you that far, my friend. I do not like to leave the infirmary unattended for long. Alaka Anben.
God bless. Greetings to you, friend.
Good day to you.
Does the name Victoria mean anything to you?
No. Should it?
She's a girl from Miskovitz. I heard she comes up here to sell things.
Ah, I know who you mean. Aye. There's a girl who shows up here every now and again. I'm no good with names, but Victoria sounds familiar.
Who did she know best around here?
She got along with the merchants, but I'd say she fancied Black the most.
Who?
A soldier from the provisioning unit. I'd say her business dealings were more of an excuse to meet with him.
Where can I find this soldier Black?
He's lying in the infirmary. He's got gut ache, and you can hear him howling halfway across the camp.
Thanks. I'll go and look for him.
Nincs esélyetten nyoborult! Tek! A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap! Meg fogod bánni! A kurva életbe! Ne!
Alig állsz a lábadon, te szaros! Essünk túl rajta!
Nincs esélyed, te nyoborult!
Most elkapom! A fenébe! Nem érek rá egész nap!